Hey everybody, Beefcake here. We are out here at Edgewater Raceway, August 29th, 2025. We are out in the world's former fastest daily driven 99 Cobra. So back in the day, in mine shaft air, this car went at 1038, went at 1051 in competition out in North Carolina. So last trip out, we went I think at 1056. Now some changes we made to this car, I'll show you. So since getting the car back, we've been through the whole car, suspension, engine bay, everything, cleaned everything up. But some changes we made that actually will slow the car down. We went from a 430 rear gear to a 390 rear gear. We went from dumps to a full exhaust system, added weight there. We added a full Celine body kit. It's not going to add a ton, but it's going to add a little bit. We did compensate that though with a carbon fiber hood. But we've been through the whole suspension, the exhaust system, fresh tuning. We got the stock computer back in this thing. Well, we've actually got a Mach 1 computer in it. So again, back in the day, we had a Felpro for the engine. We had a Balminator for the 4R70W. Now we have a Mach 1 computer. It's actually got a GT harness. I think Legit Street Cars, he put in a harness out of an 02 GT. We upgraded the PCM to an 0304 Mach 1 PCM to control the 4R70W better, get some more RPM out of it. Our shifts were not very good or consistent above 6,000 with the GT computer, so the Mach 1 computer cured all that. Thanks for Eric Brooks for that tip. You know, Celine for the body kit, they helped us out. Cooks hooked us up with the headers on this thing, man. The headers look amazing compared to the old single tube headers. Flowmaster with the exhaust, this car sounds great. Pro Car by Scat, they hooked us up with the seats. UPR took care of us, the entire suspension, K-member, coilover kit, man, they did it all. The guys at UPR, I can't say enough nice things. They do so much for us. If you need anything UPR, definitely hit us up, but I love the guys over there, man. They take care of us so much. Viking handled the struts and the shocks on the rear. Fuel system is by Aeromotive. Injectors, FIC 1000cc injectors. Randy and the guys over there, Fuel Injector Clinic, they always take care of us. Vortec, they hooked us up with the new V1 Ti supercharger. So we had the old SCI trim that was upgraded to an SC impeller. Now it's got the TI trim. Yeah, when you look underneath the hood here, man, the fuel system, everything looks good. UPR with the coolant tank as well. Moroso with some parts there as well. Rob at Rogue Race Cars with some custom piping for us. Dual race blow-off valves. But again, custom paint on the hood and everything. The car just looks so good, man. With this Celine body kit on here, this is everything I wanted in this car years ago. So what we're going to try to do tonight, we're going to try to beat our mine shaft air 1038 pass and see if we can do it. 1050s last time, we're hoping for the 1030s tonight. All right, guys, we just got back from the first pass. I don't know what it is. It felt pretty good to me, but it's so hard to know the difference between, 1070s, 1030s, 1020s. So let's take a look at the slip, see what it looks like.
1036 at 134 mile an hour. 200's better than our best ever, but it is a new best pass ever in 25 years in this car.
Obviously, all parts on this car available, beefcakeracing.com. But got to give a big shout out to Finish Line, Brian, Brandon, Jason, all the guys that do the installations for us. I actually did some of the work on myself on this. I put the whole rear end myself, did the brakes, a little help from Phil at the shop as well. But, so we did do some of the wrenching ourselves. Mike on the stereo. We got tunes working great thanks to Mike at Detail World. They do a great job with the window tint stereos here in Cincinnati. The jams sound good driving this thing again now. But, man, this car takes me back so much. The car is quieter than it's ever been. It's faster than it's ever been. It looks better than it ever looked. It is by far just, it takes me back so much to back in the day, back to 99 when I bought this brand new off the showroom floor. Big shout out to Alex at Legit Street Cars for helping out, you know what I mean? So anyway, we're going to make a couple more passes. Maybe we'll do better. All right, guys, we just made our third pass. Second pass wasn't too kind to us. I wanted to try launching with stalling the car up instead of off idle. It spun, it didn't like it. So I adjusted the suspension settings and I went back to launching off idle, so we're about to see what we got. Can't tell if it's going to be better or not. It's probably close. All right, guys, here it is. 1028 at 135.71 mile an hour. This is our best pass ever. We just beat our best again. We're now in the 1020s with this car. And this is still at about 1,600 feet of air. So we get some better air. I don't know what else we can do without going to the, adding a little more power or going to the 10-speed or 6-speed trans. But super happy with this. Again, guys, I can't thank everybody enough. I mentioned everybody earlier, new personal best, 1028, over 10th off the best that this 99 Cobra ever ran. So loud here tonight. I am super stoked, super happy. I love leaving the track in a good mood. Again, less gear, a little bit more weight, not a lot, but a little bit more weight, but less gear in the car. We're running faster than we ever ran, and we're running on a factory computer. So super happy. Again, all your SN95, new Edge, new Mustang, new F-150, everything you need, beefcakeracing.com. And of course, something else I still wanted to point out is that we are an hour and 10 minutes from home. So we're still driving this 99 Cobra an hour and 10 minutes each way. I want to do a final summary on the 99 Cobra, the trip out last night, and just the car in general, now that we're kind of coming to the end of the build on this one here. First thing, in the video last night, you'll notice I had a little bit of a lisp towards the last couple shots. I have a straightening retainer I wear occasionally. I used to wear it at night. I don't wear it that often. I haven't worn it some time. So I've been wearing it again because I noticed a little movement in my teeth. So apologize for the lisp in my video last night. Second, tuning. I talked about all the parts on the car. Didn't mention the tuning at all. Josh over at 5 Star, man, them guys do such an amazing job. Josh has some great tuners over there. He personally has been doing this new Edge for me, my 99 Cobra. We've done a ton of street tuning on it. We did a track trip out. We did a little bit on the dyno, but he's really worked with us on this car to dial in the tune, and I can't say enough good things about those guys. They're one of our dealers and installation partners, so if you're near the South Carolina area, you ever getting parts from us, Josh and the guys at 5 Star, they can definitely dial you in over there. They do a great job. I don't think they get the respect in the community that they should from some people, just because a lot of the cars they tune are grudge cars. And these guys make a lot of money. They got a lot of fast cars. They do a lot out there. There's some fast cars that people would be amazed. If they knew the numbers some of these cars are running, especially Coyotes, they'd be like, man. So, you know, I definitely got to give a shout out to those guys, especially the transmission tuning on this 470W. You know, we swapped out to the Mach 1 computer, like I said, because Josh was struggling to get the shifts to dial in, and we were struggling to figure it out. We talked to Eric Brooks over at HP Tuners. He's like, hey, throw Mach 1 computer in that thing, man. You're going to get another 1,000 RPMs out of it, and your shifts will be consistent. And Eric was right. I mean, he was right on the money. We put that computer in, and the car started doing everything that Josh was telling him to do. But, you know, with the last trip out, some trips on the street, dialing this thing in, he has got this transmission just the money. 7,000 RPM limit on this PCM. He's got it 7,000 RPM limit on this transmission. He's got it dialed in. Man, this thing's shifting 69, 6950, 1, 2, 2, 3 on both of these shifts. And then in addition to that is the converter lockup. The converter on this thing, right about 6,600. Boom, this thing's locking up. Pulls it down to around 6150. It's almost like another shift. It's 4R70, so it's 4-speed trans, but at the track, you're only running 3 gears. With that converter lockup dialed like it is, you know, it's like adding another shift to the car to pull out. And it's perfect. It doesn't drag it down in the RPMs. He's got it working so good. And so just kind of an overall summary, too. Back in the day, again, you know, standalone, we had to switch. We had to lock the converter, and we actually didn't lock it at the track. And that's one of the reasons I think, you know, we're getting a couple more mile an hour than we got years ago. And one of the things that's making the car work so good. But everything's on this factory PCM now, just compared to having the standalone for the trans, flipping switches. It's like driving a whole new car. Just overall, I'm so happy with this car, everything we've done, the guys at Finish Line with their installation work, what we did, Josh at 5 Star for the tuning, all our partners who I've already mentioned on the parts. I just can't say enough. The car's really coming. It's about, there's not much else to do. You know, I'll throw the forge lines back on it today. Oh, I lied. It wasn't an hour and 10 minutes from the track. It was only an hour and 5 minutes. So drove this car to the track, an hour and 5 minutes each way, drove flawlessly. You know, got the jams going, man. It takes me back 25 years, you know, right after I got married, you know, a little bit longer than that. But, you know, I bought this car in 99, you know, less than a year after I got married. And, you know, my wife's been with me that long. And now the car is back with me. After being away from me for 20 years, this car was gone for 20 years. We got it back. It's working so good. It's better than it ever was, you know. And to be able to drive an hour and 5 minutes each way on something 25 years old, run low 10-second passes, overdrive, AC, stereo, everything. You know, the new cars, I mean, we're out there running these new Coyotes and running those kind of times. Yeah, but, you know, this is a 25-year-old platform. So I'm very happy with the car. The only thing I think I've got left, I think we're going to do a 6 or 10 speed swap. Like I said, we're going to pull the headers off, set both transmissions in. If I can fit the 10 speed, definitely get into 10 speed. If not, I'm going to do the 6 speed. They're both great transmissions. We got the 6 speed. If you've seen the videos on the 68 Mustang, but again, kind of coming to the cycle on this thing. It's just an awesome car. We've had it out at a couple car shows and people are amazed with the paint on it, how it looks. I've got way too much money tied up in this thing, but so much nostalgia and getting us to where we are as a company and a business, you know, 12 employees now and everything we've done with the business over the last 15 years. And it all started from this car. So it definitely has a special place in my heart. And I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. And like I said, please like, share, subscribe. I know you guys buy a ton of parts from us. You know, we've got a massive business, but I'd love to see that Instagram, the YouTube, our TikTok. I'd love to see those views go up. So please like, share, and subscribe with your friends. And again, anything you need, hit us up, beefcakeracing.com.